have Gurpreet here with us at the studio, on whom I'm going to demonstrate a really clean, really natural matte look, which is ideal for wearing in the day. And also this is to kind of break the pattern that Indian women have created for themselves by using too much shimmer. Hi, I'm Pallavi Symons, your makeup expert at Glamrs.com. This season, we're going to kickstart by going completely natural. So gone with the heavy makeup, the elaborate eyes and colors and palette of shimmery shadows and all of that. And we're going to keep it very, very simple, bring you back to the basics. Today, our focus on beautiful Gurpreet here is going to be on how you can use matte makeup effectively, especially to wear in the day, but really natural. So I'm going to get started and I've chosen this really appropriate palette of matte shadows, which are all neutral tones, and this is by Clinique. It's called Teddy Bear. To begin with, as you can see, I've prepped Gurpreet's skin with concealer where it's needed and a bit of foundation by Lancome. On her eyes, I have used a concealer and basically cleaned off the creases with powder. I'm going to use a really light tone here to get started because this is going to brighten her eyes. So using a paddle brush, which is really flat, I'm going to pack the color in. I'm just using this soft beige right into her lid, all the way up to her crease and to the corner. I'll simply repeat on the other side. Now once that is done, use a blending brush and simply dust off the excess around the crease. I'm going to use the lighter color, the ivory, right there to pick up her brow bone a little bit, and it gives you a nice lift. Just repeat on the other side and you'll see that instantly the sheen is gone. Now just to kind of finish that off, I'm going to use the deeper brown and simply very, very lightly smudge it into the crease. I'm not creating any shapes. This is just keeping it natural, tiniest amount. A great way of doing this yourself is also keeping your eye partly open and just working it in so you know that you hit the exact spot. Once you've done that, you want to just take a tiny bit of the darker color on a pencil brush. Nothing too deliberate or dark. Work it really close to the lash line. This way you can see that your eye instantly, comes back to life, makes it larger as well. Just dust off the excess. So use the lighter color, the one that you use for highlighter, just right here in the corners of your eyes, just to give it a little life, wake you up. And now just a dab of that right there on your eyeball as well. Very gently, very soft. Well, I'm using a black kohl from Sephora called Keep Black. I'm going to do a very thin line of kohl, but I'm not going to smudge it. I'm not going to make it heavy or any of that. Just do a very, very thin line inside, but dark enough to make it noticeable. So go really into the lashes, but don't let it spill below. So really tiny amount, but still jet black. And if you're a working woman, I know that most people would love to have a bit of, kind of kajal in their eyes. But the thing is not to overdo it and still keep the look really natural. And to finish the eyes off, I'm simply going to use a single coat of Sumptuous Black Mascara by Estee Lauder. And just finish off on the lower lashes as well. So yeah, basically this look has to be very clean, so you don't want too many lines and too much trapping and closing of the eyes. So kept it really clean, very natural eyes, but then you still get the idea of a shape. So you still have the light bouncing off the right part of her lid and then the crease receding into a nice petal shape. Well, I'm going to just add a little bit of color. It's a very sweet peach. It's called Precious Posy. And so it's a bit of a pink, bit of a peach and a touch of gold. So because the face is so clean for the day and you want to pick it up, there's a tad bit of shimmer, but it's not very shiny. Just give it a brush towards the ear and hairline. The beautiful thing about matte blushes or very sheer blushes is that they take away from any kind of imperfection that you have on your skin. Well, to get on with this ultra simple natural look, I'm using a Spice pencil from M.A.C. It's a perfectly colored brown. It's almost like a cinnamon but pink brown. So you want to work the color in, and the great thing about it is it works across several skin tones as well. So even if you were really dark skinned, you could wear it and it would look natural. And to finish off, I'm using a Lancome Absolute Rouge in 303. When you wear a matte base below, it's a great way of creaming the matte up, so keeping your lips hydrated. It's a pretty simple, natural look for you to wear in the day, so you can work with this, you can go out with this, you can stay all day in it and then pick it up for the night with a touch of shimmer like I showed you earlier. So I think it's a very versatile look, very clean, very soft, and still it takes a very bold woman to want to go this natural. So I think it's worth a try.